Today's video is dedicated to Up4884. He recently created the China campaign for Command & Conquer 0 Hour. I uploaded all 5 missions here to my channel and you can see it there, and you can also download the campaign. Here you have the download link in the video description, which will link you to my website, which is a mess right now. My website does not look good right now, it's a complete mess. But if you want to play that campaign, you have it here beneath the 0 Hour tab in campaign, China campaign by Up4884. You have also the GLA campaign by Bank 100, which is currently in progress. And I'm currently recording these maps. You can also download the GLA campaign of Bank 100 here. But we will concentrate today on the China campaign by Up4884. Starting with mission 1, we will take a look at the cutscene. We are starting in a Chinatown, and then you see a few tanks moving around there. And you can see that these tanks are moving to your China base, where you will get control of them and move them around and build units and stuff. What I really like about this first mission is that you cannot build all units. You have only battle masters, gatling tanks, dragons, troop crawlers, and so on and so on. You do not have overlords and you do not have helixes. You also do not have a propaganda center and a nuclear missile silo, which makes a huge difference. In the beta version I did have helixes and nuclear missile silo upgrades and the overlord tanks, and they just ruffle stomped this mission. So it's very good to see that Up4884 did limited the unit tab and the building tab to just the basic units, and this also makes this map much harder. In this mission you have the option to A, take the town in the middle, or B, go to the resources on the edges, or C, just take everything and multitask like hell. What I did not like about this mission is that it is complete flat, but more to that later. First we have a look at a little part from the readme which says that the map creator is aware of that his maps are missing a bit of hills here, and he says that there is one aspect about his first campaign that he could not fix it without reworking all of his maps. So he knows that the terrain is a bit flat, and he will put that in to his future campaigns. He says it right there. So in his future campaigns, the map, the cliffs will be there, the hills. I do understand that you do not have a lot of understanding of cliffs and hills right at the point where you were creating that map, but as soon as you were aware of building hills, I think going back to the China mission 1 and at least put a little bit of hills in there, I think this would have been a lot of difference, because as much as I liked the first mission, I really think it was very, very boring. I mean, you cannot do a lot about the Chinatown, which looks very good, by the way. It's also pretty good designed. You have a lot of variations here for the buildings and the roads and textures and stuff, but the thing which is clearly missing are the hills. And I do think that by going here to the race and mount tool, I do think that putting a few cliffs inside here, like that, or maybe change that to 5 and then just go bam, just putting in a few cliffs here like that on the border of the map, and then putting a few extra cliffs in here with 5, and then just go ape shit here like that, and then just like that, and this puts in a little bit more detail, and I think that's clearly missing in here. So putting in that is not reworking the map design. So he says it right there: I could not fix without reworking all of my maps. The terrain is a bit flat due to my initial understanding of the World Builder program, therefore it's not the absolute best it could be, but the gameplay and visual design should make up for the simple design oversight. And visual design, there we have the keyword. The cliffs are clearly missing, so the visual design is not that good because it's boring to look at. I'm sorry to bash you like that, Up4884. I don't intend to do so because I really think your campaign is really beautiful, and I really want to give you feedback and criticism in order to give you a good idea of what you can build into your USA and your GLA campaign, because I really do want to see your campaigns and I really do want to play them and upload them to my channel, because I really think you are a great mapper and I really would like to see more of you. So please don't take this as hard criticism, but as some kind of learning on what could be improved and what could be left out of the map. So building that in here with the mount tool makes a huge difference. You do not even need to change the textures a lot. You just put in a few cliffs in here, and this makes a lot of difference. As we can see here right now, it is much better to look at right now than it was before. So adding in this bit of detail makes it up. Also, if you need help with build on how to design cliffs and hills, please let me know and I will do a video about that. I'm not a professional mapper, but I do know some tricks to build beautiful cliffs. It's not a perfect cliff, but it looks good on some point. So if you want to have a little help there, if you have not the understanding of that, please let me know. Also, like I said, this is not a bashing video, this is just a little bit of feedback. Other than that, I really like the scripting, I like the effort you put into your map. We can really see that you have a lot of love for this China campaign, and you really did put a lot of work into your scripting and the waves, and overall the complete map looks very good. Besides the cliffs, of course, and I really do like the effort and details and all the small details you have put in here. So good job on the first mission, thumbs up for that. With that being said, let's go to the second mission. Here we have it. The second mission also starts with a little cutscene, like every mission does, so I really like that Up4884 did put in a few cutscenes here and there, and also a train and some cars moving around there, so that was very beautiful. Stop. So there it begins. Mission 2 starts with you giving you the possibility to just skip the cutscene and now press H, and by pressing H you jump to the headquarters, because right now if you look at the cutscene, you have here the complete control over your map, over your buildings and units. I was not going to my headquarters because I didn't want to ruin the cutscene, but if I would have been impatient, I would have just skipped the intro by pressing H right at this moment, and then you can just skip the cutscene. So that needs to be overworked, I think. It's not too hard, but it makes it up for a bit, and yeah. Okay, I don't know where to start. I really hated this mission. This is my least favorite mission of this complete campaign. I really hated this mission, and I were very close to punch my monitor while playing this mission. I had a few attempts trying to beat this one, which is good because it's challenging. It is really challenging, a lot of challenging, and I really like that, but there are a few points which I really didn't like, and they make up for it, and they have a lot of weight on my feedback for this mission. First, if we go into this mission, here we have it. Blah, 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 blah. What I really disliked about this mission is that it has bridges. It has 3 bridges. One is here, the train bridge, and you have small bridges on each side. You have here a small bridge, and you have here a small bridge. And this is the biggest problem on this map. Since there are bridges, you have problems getting over that bridge. For example, the left bridge is completely shut off. You cannot go through that bridge as it is heavily guarded. And with heavily guarded, I mean really heavily guarded by 3 bunkers and 2 stinger sites and a few units which are patrolling there. And the GLA sends endless waves of Scorpion tanks towards your base, so that is impossible to go over the bridge. You really need to have a lot of mix to go over that bridge, so I really disliked that fact. And I also disliked that you have also on the right side a bridge, and this one is also very heavily secured. And if you saw my video, you saw that I really struggled to go across that bridge. I had a lot of troops, I had a lot of income, a lot of money, and I was not able to go over that bridge because there were endless streams of enemy units. And yeah, lots of artillery, lots of rocket buggies, and bomb trucks, and what else? A lot of things which can annoy you. For example, here we see that the rocket buggy is destroying the left defense. I mean, that's not really a big problem on the left side. On the left side it's okay, but on the right side you cannot go over there. There are also 3 Scud launchers which are messing up your base completely. I mean, they only appear once. That is really a big positive point, because if they would appear every 2 minutes I would rage quit right there. But since they only appeared once in the map, I think it's okay to have them in, and they're easy lured into the defense with the hunt script they have, so they just follow 1 unit and then run into their death. But if you destroy the Scud launchers, you really need a lot of mix to go over that bridge. If we jump to that scene, here we can see it. There are a lot of units there on the top. I struggle to go across that bridge because it's so small, and you cannot go over there. You really need a lot of mix, and just look at that. There are so many units on the left side. Forget it to go over the bridge, you can't. And here we are at minute 13, still not up, still not over that bridge. Minute 15, now I'm getting slowly over that bridge to the top, and I really have a lot of mix. I have a lot of battle masters, Gatling tanks, tank hunters, and I cannot go over that bridge. If we jump to minute 16, still not over that bridge. Minute 18, now I'm slowly making my through there. And if we jump to minute 21, for example, I'm establishing a little base there on the top and slowly securing that position. So it took me 21 minutes to just go over that right bridge. Still not over that bridge on the left, by the way. So that is a really downside, and I really dislike that, and therefore I did dislike the complete map. Even though it has a really beautiful map design, you can see a lot of textures, a lot of details, a lot of love to the details, a nice cutscene, really nice cutscene, good scripts to supplies here at the beginning, which gives you a lot of income at the beginning, and overall a pretty good map. Also here pretty well designed, pretty good looking, with the fields and a train and a little river. This is a spot which I really like. It looks visually very awesome. The GLA base is massive, and therefore you cannot go over that bridge, and you cannot beat that. So That's a big downside here, and I hope that Up4884 will consider that in his GLA and USA campaign, that he does not make a mission like that again. And if he does, I hope that this mission is not this heavily guarded, because this is just overkill at its best. So again, this is not a bashing. Please do not take this as bashing. This is just feedback, and I hope you will build that feedback into your GLA and USA campaign. Maybe a few less units, or maybe if you have that many defenses. I mean, having challenging maps is really okay, and I really like challenging maps. I like to play them. But having a bridge there, which you cannot pass for like 16 minutes into the game, that means something. That means there's something wrong here. Also, you do not have artillery units, so you cannot bomb that thing. You have to make your way through that with mix, or maybe with a lot of units of tank hunters and gatling tanks. Or battle masters, but battle masters are just shitty units, so you really need mix to go through there. Okay, this is my feedback for mission 2 of the China campaign. It was a bit of bashing, but I hope you took it good as a feedback. I hope it was a good feedback here, and I hope you can improve your building style here by building in this feedback. Let's go to mission 3. If it loads, come on, load. Okay, mission 3 does not want to load for whatever reason. Please load. Strange. Okay, so we are not seeing China Mission 3 in action right now, so if you want to see China Mission 3, just go to my channel. We will take a look at China Mission 3 now here through the folders, through the world builder. Oh, now it loads. Okay, good, now it loads, cool. Okay, so here we have China Mission 3. Also starting again with a very nice cutscene. We have to kill the leaders, the GLA leaders. I think 3 of them are on this map. And we have a small China base there. A few tacticals run into their death, also a quad. So overall, a pretty good cutscene. Pretty well done here by Up4884. And there we start. Now we have control over the units and buildings, and we can start producing things. Also, we start with a lot of cash, so we can just go nuts here in this mission and start the production very, very fast. We also have 3 supply piles on the left, sources of supply piles. I mean, they are a bit guarded, not heavily, but a bit, and you can easily take these defenses out, and you can expand your base even more by collecting these supply piles. So this is something I really liked about this mission. And overall, China Mission 3 was one of my favorite missions out of the complete campaign. Here we can also see that Up4884 now learned how to build cliffs in China Mission 1 and 2. He didn't know that. Here in China Mission 3, he now knows how to do that, and I have to give it to him. These cliffs look good. So that look good. So if you know that, I wonder why did you not go to China Mission 1 and throw in just a few hills. I really do wonder about that, because that is good. That is job done. You added a few cliffs. That brings a lot of detail into your map. So job done. Map completed. Well done again with the textures. Lots of different textures here. Lots of trees and units, scripts, everything, and really beautiful done. And I really do not have a lot of things to say about the map, of bad things I mean, because the map is overall very good. You have extra supply income here with the oil derricks. You have extra supplies here which you can take. You have supplies there on the left you can take. There's a cliff. There are a lot of textures, a lot of trees, a lot of scripts, a lot of action, a lot of everything. So thumbs up for that map. So nothing bad to say about that. Very good map, very beautiful design, very beautiful done, and challenging too. You have overlord tanks which you can use for your defense, which will help you a lot in this map. So yeah, also random GLA toxin bombs incoming every now and then. You get support units, even though they don't do anything because they are very weak. But I like that map. Really, I'm a fan of that map. And this brings us to mission 4. In mission 4 we get the helixes for the first time, I think. I'm not sure if they were in mission 3, but I don't think so. So mission 4 we will get them for the first time, I do think. And this reminds me of China mission 2 of the official campaign, where you have to protect the nuclear reactors. Here in this mission we have a lot of resources. We need to defend the nuclear reactors, and we need to destroy the GLA bases. It starts with a beautiful cutscene, and you get a lot of units in the beginning, and you can really go out full power in the beginning because you have so many resources. So let's go into this mission in the world builder. If we go here to mission 4. There we go. Also here, Up4884 shows again that he can in fact build cliffs. So like we can see here, this adds a lot of detail to the map. Also here at the bottom left we have a little lake. This also adds a bit of a detail to the map, and job done, job completed. By the way, so many nuclear reactors, by the way, I just noticed them now. Holy shit, that's the overkill of power reactors. Okay, so we have here oil refinery, we have here these 3 supply docks in the middle, and we also have an oil derrick here at the bottom right. The GLA attacks us from the middle and from the bottom and from the top. So the map is challenging, it brings a challenge for you. You have a good visual design on the map, and good income, good scripts, good waves, good everything. So job done, job completed, well done. I like this mission. This brings us to the last mission, mission 5. In mission 5 you also start here with a little cutscene. One which I do like. You start here with a little fight with the GLA. They throw in a lot of units to your army, and you actually start with 2 China bases. You have one at the bottom and you have a dozer at the top, so you can build at the top position a base as well, which I did do. So the cutscene throws you here to the bottom, and I immediately start to build a top base at the top any second now. We also get a lot of units to defend our base. This is a big plus point for Up4884 for his last China mission. Also, I like this these reinforcements here at the top. I also like the empty vehicles you can take. You have to destroy the GLA base at the bottom right, and then you have to face the large GLA base at the top left. Let's go to China mission 5 here. Here we have it. Let's make it a bit brighter so we can actually see something, because looking at dark maps is always a pain for the eyes. Global light options. That should do the trick, or maybe not. Restart default. Here, night. How do I change that? Night, morning, afternoon. There we go. Now we can see something. So also again here we have a few cliffs. Up 4884 frozen, a few cliffs, brings more detail into the map. I said that enough times now. The lake, the GLA base. Also you can take a boss dozer here. With this boss dozer you can build boss stuff, GLA link stuff. You also get a lot of income here through the 2 oil rigs which you can capture, and you get a lot of supplies here you can take, you can gather from here with the supplies, you can gather from there by the supplies, so you have a lot of income. You can also get a lot of income through there. Again, very beautiful map design here with the little textures, with the different textures I mean, and the GLA base is challenging and is hard to beat, and the Scud Storm will attack you if you hit a little script. Up4884 mentioned that he's going to change that in the future, so the Scud launcher, the Scud Storm will shoot for sure. So yeah, again, very well done, and I cannot say a lot about this mission because it's beautiful done, very good end for the campaign, good cutscene, good map design, good scripting, good everything. So the only thing I have to criticize is mission 1 and mission 2, especially mission 2, which was a horrible mission, not regarding map design. The map design is very beautiful, but regarding those bridges and very difficult level you have put in there. Okay, this is now a very long video. I really apologize for that, for talking you that with this video. I hope you received the feedback Up4884, and I hope you will build a bit of it into your China and into your GLA and USA campaign. And again, sorry for bashing you here. This was not intended to be a bash video. I hope you do take the feedback well, and I'm looking forward to play your GLA and USA campaign in the future when you're done with it, and I'm happy to beta test it if you need the beta testing. So thanks again for sharing this campaign with us. I really do appreciate the time and effort you have put into this and given us as a Command & Conquer community. And again, if you want to play this campaign, you find it in the video description of my 5 China mission videos. You find it here in the link. Just click on it, click on download file, and place the map in your map folder. That's it for now. Very long video. Again, apologize for that. Thank you again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.